Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing an oil change on my John Deere L118, my lawnmower. So I'm going to be doing an oil change on that, cause it needs one. It's been about, I think 50 hours maybe, I'd say. Probably about 50 hours on this oil. So it needs to get filled up. It needs to, not get filled up. It needs to be changed. I do have it sitting right here behind my house under a tarp. The only reason I have it sitting behind my house and not like over my tent is because, just dumping the water out of my trailer. It's because it's so muddy over here, and I washed it and I didn't want to get it muddy, even though I got it muddy again, because I went to back up beside my camper to dump a load of leaves and stuff I got off my front lawn, and I just sunk right in the mud, which was very annoying. And like I sunk in like deep too, like it wasn't shallow, so that kind of annoyed me. I need to go in here. I got these two push mowers that I have for sale. They're just sitting in here. Since I'm not putting my lawnmower in here, I figured I might as well put something in here. I'm gonna need some tools, so I'll grab some tools and then I will see you guys back out front where I'm gonna change the oil. I don't know how many of you guys actually watched the last video, but it was when I was doing the other repairs to this thing, but I didn't have my oil filter yet. I did have the oil, but I didn't have my oil filter. I put a new fuel filter right there, a little white thing on, and then I put a new air filter in it and new spark plugs. And as well as doing that, I was going to grease the front bearings, the steering joints in the front, and then my bearings on the deck. So I was going to do that, but my grease gun ran out of grease, so I just barely got another tube. And what I'm noticing right now is that I did just pump up both these tires, and this one's hard, but this one's soft. So this tire must be bad, but I knew these tires were bad though, because the sidewalls are all cracked, and I knew I was gonna have to get some new ones soon, all around too. Like the front ones are all bald too on the front. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one has a patch on the side of it right here. So let's start up the John Deere here. So this thing's pretty dirty, even though I just washed it. So here we go. Got to put some choke on it. Hasn't been started in a while. So there we go. I'm going to bring it around front, and then I'll get my oil filter. So guys, I've got my oil pan under there, as you can see right at the bottom. I brought out two kinds of spark plugs. My ones to get the oil filter off, because I don't know how tight this oil filter is. And then these ones to get that spark plug, or to get the oil cap here off. Even though it's supposed to be like a finger one. I don't know, because I've never changed this oil on this lawnmower. Since I've gotten it, because it had brand new oil in it when I got it. The guy had just changed it, but it's starting to look a little dark now. Oh, you know what? I forgot to let it warm up, so I guess I'm gonna do that for a little bit. Actually, let it warm up for a minute. So guys, I just let it warm for a minute, and made sure like the oil filter is just barely a little bit hot, because you don't want it too hot, but I don't really want to get oil on my hands either, so. There we go. See, it's pretty black. That's a weird little cap too. It's got this little I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but it's got this little notch in it right there. You can see that little notch, and then you just push it on there, and then you screw it sideways. It just keeps it on there. I always thought it was like a screw-on one. The only weird thing is that the oil filter is over on the other side, over here, right there. So I can't take that off yet. I'm gonna have to wait a minute. Well, I'm gonna have to wait till it stops draining, or I'll have to get another pan or something. I'm just gonna take out the dipstick and help it a little bit. Okay, so while this is draining, I am going to come over here and just do a little bit of yard work, probably around here. I need to rake all this side of the house. It's got dirt on it and stuff still. And then maybe over here I might do, I don't know. But I don't know if you guys noticed. But I don't think I showed it to you last time. I leaf blowed this whole entire front lawn, then a little bit over there too, and then I put all new mulch in here. And then, not yesterday, but the day before, I raked all this side out and raked these little flower beds out and put some mulch in here. And then I ran out of mulch right here, but I put some on these flowers, make it look a little nicer. But I stopped raking like right here, and then I raked down here, and then I raked down this trail, and just raked down to that rock, and then that's it. Just rake this off, make it look a little nicer. And then yeah, I raked this whole side of the house. It needs some grass seed, but that's okay. Might be able to get some eventually. So I was reading the manual. Well, not really reading it, but I was looking at the manual to this thing, and I read that, I'm pretty sure I read that it needed 2 quarts of oil, but I was gonna get just little 2 quarts of oil because I didn't really need extra, because I already had some extra. But this was on sale, and it was actually better to get this, cheaper to get this than get the other, than to get the little ones. So I was like, well, whatever, I can use this extra for because my tractor, my 317 takes the same oil. And then I got the oil filter right here. Should be the same one, I hope, since I'm already draining the oil. Well, I should check that first, but yeah, it's the same. Just about. A little bit different, but it should work. Looks like the same width. So yeah, this has got a drain. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned it when I was waiting for this thing to warm up a little bit. I put my grease tube back in. I put a grease tube into my grease gun right there, and then I gotta grease those deck bearings right there. And then you see the little black cap right there. I gotta grease that. And I'm pretty sure there's a grease point on the inside here, around here. Yeah, there's one on there too. I might see if I can hit that. And then on this side too. Because I don't know if I've ever greased those. I know I did it on my tractor. I don't think I did it on this though. But I guess maybe I might just throw some slime in this for now. Because these tires still got good grip. They just are weather cracked. So they should be fine. Like this one's especially bad, and it doesn't even leak. All that weather crack on the side. And then these front tires are just bald. But maybe I'll just buy some new ones. I thought about it. I've thought about it in the past. And I actually thought about it when I at first bought in this thing, which was in, I think, 2016. Pretty sure I bought this in 2016. Which this thing's been good to me. Yeah, I like this thing. This is my 3rd season with it. And I think it's like, oh, I don't know. I know it's pretty old though. Not extremely old, but I'm pretty sure it's like, I'm pretty sure when I bought it, I think it was like 14 years old. Which that's not even too bad. And this thing still runs fine. But it could see, because I think about buying new tires for this thing, and then I think, well, I think I'd rather spend my money on like a bigger tractor too. But I thought I actually have like about enough now to buy. I could buy like a same exact model, like the same equivalent to this model from Home Depot, and I've thought about it, but no, it's just like, I don't think I want to buy another Home Depot tractor. I've thought about buying an X300 series, but I don't know. But oh yeah, and I'm having issues because I don't know if I made a video about it, but a while ago, the override system that you have to press to go in reverse, this little button, this little yellow button right there, that thing went out and it wasn't working, so I just I cut the wires and put a wire nut over it, and then it worked. I overrode it and it worked. And then I think last year I had to put a new wire nut on, cut the wires again, and that worked. And then this year it stopped working again, so I tried to clip it again and put new wire nut on it, and that didn't work. So I tried it again, I clipped it again, put new wire nut on it, and that still didn't work. I haven't tried it like recently, but I hope it's gonna eventually keep working. But I am gonna go do some raking and stuff, and this thing's still drizzling a little bit right here, which is kind of dumb that it's drizzling right onto that cord, but whatever. Yeah, it should be fine. It's got a case around it, so that's fine. So I guess I'm going to go and rake some dirt and leaves off the side of this lawn. So yeah. Also, I did put grass seed down here, but I mean, you can kind of still see it a little bit, but I don't know how well it's gonna come out. So yeah, I gotta get to raking this, and then I will get back to you guys on how the lawnmower is coming along. So guys, I have to now take the oil filter off. It's been draining for quite a while. No, I'm just gonna, because I'm gonna use these and see if we can get it off. It's kind of hard to get these in here though. Kind of weird angle. This thing's hard to get off, so I'm gonna put it on there later. Okay guys, let me just get this off. It's almost there, I almost got it. So guys, I just finished taking the oil filter off, and I had to get a paper towel because it was going everywhere. So here's my new oil filter, and everything's done draining. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this oil, just put a little bit on my finger, and just spread it around the gasket on this, just to give it a good seal. Straight around this gasket, and then you're just gonna take it and just screw it right on. I gotta go get some more paper towels. Hold on a second, guys. So I'm just gonna put this on as tight as I can with my hand. Just gotta give it a little bit of a wipe off. towel's ripping. I need this new one. Alright, that's as tight as I'm gonna get it. Oh. Yeah, I can get a little bit more. Yeah, that should be good. And I already put the drain plug back in on the other side. Just around here. I already put the drain plug thing back on there. Now I just need to fill it up with oil. So I'll just save you guys the boredom of that, and I'll just pour it in. So guys, I just filled it up and I ran it for a minute. See where it is now. Yeah, it needs some more now. Because I have to filter and get into the air filter, the oil filter, and fill up all the crevices and stuff in there. I need some more now. So we'll try that. Because it just barely needed more. Not by very much. Needs a little bit more. That should be good. I'll just check in and make sure it's good, and then top it off if it needs any more. And that'll probably finish up this video. So guys, I guess I'm going to, actually I just greased it, that's what else I had to do. I just finished greasing it, and so yeah, this will be the end of the video. I'm probably gonna go wash this thing down because it could use a wash down, so that's what I'm probably going to end up going and doing. So yeah, see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.